A Detroit mother of two forced out of her flooded apartment says management is not only ignoring the problems, but bullying her when she asks for help. Well, tenants say the issues at Lexington Village apartments include water pouring through walls, ceilings, and a smoking fuse box. That tops our news here at 5:30. I'm Damon Fernandez.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. Local 4's Erica Erickson went to that complex for answers and also found a frustrated family fighting to be heard. Erica, tell us more.
All right, so we're right off Palliser. It's Lexington Village. It's a big complex. It's not this complex where Raven Carter lives. She lives over on this other. How the last few weeks been?
It's been hell.
This Detroit mother and grandmother is
Very pissed. I'm very upset. I am disappointed.
because she says her daughter, Raven Carter, who's been living in the Lexington Village apartments in Detroit with her two kids.
It's been one disaster after another.
They say constant flooding, water coming in through here
It's wet.
and here and here.
The fuse box was smoking now. So that's a new problem.
Raven forced to call the fire department. She says they had to cut the power off. But she couldn't live here yesterday.
She couldn't live here for the last 3 weeks.
And quite possibly the worst part, when they call the apartment office, they call her names.
Basically stupid and retarded like that. I don't think that's a good thing to call anybody. I pay rent just like everybody else do.
You may not be able to see it, but I can feel it. There's water coming through the ceiling and the vent right now. And when Raven and her mother talked to the apartment complex again, they said, just use this.
I'm sick of people taking advantage of her, and then I have to come running. So what happens when I'm not here anymore? Who's gonna fight for her?
So Local 4 trying the front office.
I've walked in that office and had words with them as well.
Is there anything that can be done immediately for this resident? She says she can't live here.
Office staff only directing us to their corporate office.
But I'm not finding this in our database. Just 1 second.
We're told they're unable to find Raven's address. Well, it exists. We were there. And this is the number that they gave us to call. We're then transferred to a woman's voicemail. Due to a safety issue, please call me back as soon as possible. All right, I just called the number they gave me again. Got nowhere with that. But I have some good news. I spoke to the city and they are working with Raven on this. They spoke to the folks with the apartment complex. They are now putting Raven up in a hotel and the city is sending out an inspector tomorrow. So thankful Raven does not have to be staying in that unsafe apartment and crowded in at her mother's house. Reporting live, Erica Erickson, back to you.
Erica, this is just horrific. I mean, obviously, someone calling someone names, showing no respect. That issue, you were standing right under there. You could feel that water. You followed their advice, and you still weren't able to get to the right person at the end. I mean, this was a hard story to try to get some answers to. I give you credit.
You know, it makes me, Karen, I don't like when people have to call the news or you have to call the city. I'm glad this worked out for Raven. If there's anyone else dealing with these issues, please call us. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's true. No, I appreciate the work on that, really, I do, and I feel bad, so bad for that resident. All right, Erica, thank you. By the way, if there's a problem that you want us to bring attention to, you can leave us a tip on our help desk. Snap a picture of the QR code on your screen right now or head on over to clickondetroit.com. We'll check it out for you.